Hi, and welcome back to Ufta Collecta. Okay, so BreyerFest was last weekend, and my BreyerFest orders came in today, so we are going to open them up, and I'll show you what I got, and hopefully we can look at some pictures of the variants, because there was a bunch of them again this year, which is so fun. I love it when Breyer does variants. The only downfall is when you don't get the one you want. But what I ordered, I'm happy with any of the variants. So I'm not going to be bummed no matter what. This model I have in front of us here is Tight Lines. He is the BreyerFest celebration model. I only got the online traditional access ticket this year. I wasn't like super excited about any of the little where they have to pop the cork 4-pack, so I didn't really need the Stablemates ticket if I could buy them anyway as a 4-pack if I really wanted one, and I ended up not doing that. But yeah, what was the theme even this year? I don't know if I remember the theme even. If I remember it, I'll add it in later. But yeah, this is 75 years of Breyer, and at the bottom of the box here they have some stuff. I'll zoom it in and we can really look at this because I have to have it ultra wide. My table isn't, like, the depth of my table is not actually that much. Like, that's my whole hand there, so I have to have my camera set on wide so we can get a good picture. But I'll zoom in and out on stuff so we can see stuff a little bit clearer. Oh, clearer. Yeah, so this is the back of his box. This is the top line right here, so I'll back it up just a little bit. You can pause to read if you want. You can see the Breyer logo. Here is a picture of horse and rider, real life horse and rider. And then the little Breyer excerpt here at the bottom. Okay, I'm gonna try to, there you go, again, pause to read. He has got like celebration, like designs all over his box. There's the Breyer logo. And at the bottom of his box, we have Tight Lines, the 2025 celebration horse. And then kind of, I'll take him out in a little bit here, but he's got the writing on his belly. You can see he is a flea-bitten gray. And he is on the cigar mold, and then they do come with the blanket separately. So let's get him out of his box so we can really look at him. Okay, here's Tight Lines out of box, and we are looking at the same side we see inside when we look at him in the box here. He does have a bit of shading up here on his two front legs, the tail shading, the mane shading, nose, and it's hard to see on camera, but he does have a bit of shading around his eye. Not a whole lot in the back end here, maybe on his off side a little bit. But like I said earlier, he is a flea-bitten gray, and to be honest, his color really reminds me of like cookies and cream. I think, like, looking at the picture on the box, I do kind of agree he should have maybe had a little more shading within the body, but it's okay. So here is the other side. Oh yeah, he does have a little bit of shading in his ears, not like a whole lot, but here is the side of him that we don't see in the box. And then he does have some striping on his back hooves here. Sorry, it's picking up the models in the back. And then we have the Cheers to 75 Years BreyerFest blanket. There's nothing on the off side. This is a more than likely kind of heat pressed patch, so you would want to be careful if you ever have to wash this or it will eventually peel off. But we have got the belly strap, and then of course the strap that goes around the neck. Oh yeah, forgot to show you. Here is his BreyerFest stamp on his belly. There it is. Velcro there. the Velcro on his neck, and then now he is wearing the blanket. The next one I got, the only stablemate I got this year, is Shindig. And he comes in this little brown baggie because there are, from what I know right now, at least sitting here, there are 2 variants of him. So yeah, there is more, but I know of for sure like 2 variants. The regular coloring and then the, I think he's like a holographic version. Okay, yep, we got the regular one, and I am not disappointed about that at all. The holo would be adorable, but he's gonna fit in better if he's like a normal color. So here he is, our little Shindig. I really love the Theo, George, Rainish Draft, however you want to refer to them, mold, and I love little chunky stablemates, so I am super thrilled. He does have a little spot there on him. I'm not like, I don't show, so it's not like a huge deal to me, but he is adorable. So here is our only little stablemate that I got. Next up is Let the Good Times Roll, and I forget the name of this mold, to be honest, but there is 2 variants of this one. I think there's he's glossy with a mane, and then I don't know if it's braided or cropped. And thank goodness. Okay. Whoops. I kind of wanted the one with the mane, to be honest. So I'm not upset about that at all. But where did his stand go? Okay, I am losing it. Voila. There it is, right on his other side. It's right there. So yeah, I think there is, like I said, I don't remember if if it's a roached mane or if it's a braided mane, but I wanted the one that had the loose mane and tail. Wouldn't have really cared at the end of the day which one, but this is the one I would have preferred if I got to choose. He is so pretty. He's kind of the only reason I bought a ticket this year. Is this one right here. So yeah, I love the dapple. I love this mold. I don't have any of this mold, so this is my first one on this mold, and he does have the stamp there. Keep bumping him on the table. Yeah, he's gorgeous. Let me grab his stand real quick. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but I had a tough time getting him on the stand. But yeah, he is really pretty. I do really, really like this mold. And I love the flashy, fancy coloring on him. And like even the markings on his face. Like all the way down. Oh, he's so pretty. And the last model I got was the Seize the Day Surprise. So this one is going to have the most variations. And I really don't think there was a single one that I was like, oh, I hope it's not that one. So we are not going to be upset no matter what we get. Okay. He got the matte Pally paint, whatever. Sorry, I was trying to grab a stand. So this is the Totilas mold. And, oh, stunning. I really want to get the Christmas model on this mold. He is so pretty. I really don't have a preference from matte to glossy, to be honest, but usually I kind of favor matte a little bit. There are some, like Let the Good Times Roll, I love that he's glossy, but I'm not upset about this guy being matte. He's got a little spot on his schnoz. Oh, he's so pretty. And then, of course, oh, this is tough to see. Okay, there's his stamp, if I can get it to fully show off there. And then he does come with a little stand as well. Okay, well, here is my little BreyerFest haul, and I'm really happy with everything I got, all the variations. Like, I really am, because I didn't need the, like, fancy version of him. I really love Palominos, and a Pally paint is gorgeous. I wanted the loose mane on Let the Good Times Roll, and the cigar, what was his name? Tight Lines. Sorry, I want to call him Fish. I think that's his bar name. I'm happy with him. I'm really not disappointed at all. I didn't end up getting much else just because, I don't know, nothing at BreyerFest really jumped out at me as anything I needed, and nothing was really in a mold that I want to collect except for Let the Good Times Roll. And when I started seeing that the Seize the Day surprise was what it was, the is it Totilias mold, that made me super excited. So very happy with everything I got. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching this video. Have a great one.